Welcome to the European Erasmus Plus project Gamma, on game-based learning in mathematics. This video gives a short impression of Chapter 5 of the Handbook for Teachers. Game GeoMWAS is made for learning and rehearsing basic rules of geometry. Game is divided in 6 levels, the first ones of which are easier. In the game, a player explores through the levels by answering multiple-choice questions. Player collects stars from right answers and gets feedback from wrong ones. The hot air balloon game is designed in Choico, choices with consequences. Players try to make as many choices as possible in order to fill in or out air quantities of different mass and volume of a hot air balloon without bursting it, deflating it, or leading it too high or too low. They also need to keep in mind passengers' affective phases. Proportional and inverse proportional relationships are needed for surviving in the game. Gamma Prob Challenge is a single-player game. The player is an intern who comes to work in the laboratory. During the game, he gets acquainted with basic concepts related to probability and calculates probabilities in order to become an equal member of the laboratory. The game is accessible in English, Finnish, Croatian, Greek, and Dutch. There are 5 levels in total. The player can choose which of the first 4 levels to play, but must achieve a certain score on the 4th level to access the 5th. The Yo-Yo Bird is a 2-player competitive game designed in Malt 2. Players choose trigonometric functions and their input values to control the movement of a bird and a ball. Their goal is to gather as many points as possible by leading the bird to their finish line without touching the ball. A good game strategy requires mathematical thinking and reflection on each game move. Function Dungeon is an individual computer game. The player must solve mathematical questions to escape the dungeon. The educational goal of the game is to provide students with an opportunity to practice with and learn about linear functions in an appealing and engaging gaming environment. Aquascape Room is an escape room game in which a system of linear equations should be solved with the help of Malt 2 Plus simulation. Students play the game by moving sliders in the simulation. That helps them to interpret and solve the assignment. The balloon game is a game for 2 players about derivatives. Each player should read the value of a function in a point and estimate the rate of change from different function graphs in order to select the appropriate pump for the balloon. Learning outcomes include learning to calculate the derivative in a point, apply differentiation rules, and reason about derivatives using both formulas and graph representations. This video was developed within the European Erasmus Plus project Gamma, about game-based learning in mathematics. For more information about the handbook or the Gamma project, click the link in the description of this video.